I'm the Jag.
I'm Pete.
And this is Make Me a Fan, and today we're talking about
GCW Slime Language.
And the match of the day is
Effy versus Eddie Kingston.
Effy versus Eddie Kingston. And you want to talk about an odd couple. Kind of an odd pairing, because you got the mean, tough guy from New York, and you got the guy coming after freaking Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. This was an interesting clash of styles, an interesting clash of personalities, and it was a hell of a match. So, if you don't know who Effy is, if you don't know who Eddie Kingston is, the Encyclopedia is going to give you peak points and tell you exactly what was going on in this match, who these guys are, and what you can expect from Effy and from Eddie Kingston. Go ahead, Pete.
So, Effy's been wrestling for about 5 years.
Okay.
So, he's still a little bit new to the game, but he's starting to figure it out. And obviously, you can tell there's a star.
Yes, homeboy has star power. Effy's the kind of dude, look, after the match, he came and started talking to the Jag on the stage, and we really hit it off. I freaking love me some Effy. So Effy, next time you're in California, I hope that you will make some time to talk with the Jag and the Encyclopedia. We'd love to interview you. But Effy's a really cool dude. But let's talk about the match. This guy comes out in this pink leather studded jacket. Kind of reminded me of the old school Heart Foundation a little bit. I was like, what is this guy doing?
But Goodbye Yellow Brick Road from Elton John. I love that song.
Great song, first of all. But then he comes in the ring and he does this like move. I got video where he kind of bounces off the ropes and he just falls down on his knees and just accepts the accolades and the praise.
And then usually he struggles to get his jacket off.
Oh,
and
really?
We'll have the referee or somebody help him, or lack thereof, and see said reaction.
And the man is wearing fishnet stockings and black trunks with the pink writing that says Daddy on them, okay?
On the back, and Effy on the front.
If you don't know anything about Effy, and the Jag didn't know anything about Effy, I didn't know what to expect. But we got fishnets, we got pink, we got a Hitman Heart pink leather jacket. This is crazy. The entrance alone was just insane. But then, of course, we have Mr. Eddie Kingston to come out to the ring. And if you don't know who Eddie Kingston is, we talked about it on the PCW video. This man, if he's anything, he is intensity personified. He's got the greatest kind of intense stare. The mic skills are on fire.
He's been doing this for almost 20 years.
He's got presence.
He's a legend.
Yes.
Eddie is a legend.
You know that you're around somebody who knows what the heck picante sausage tastes like. That's a Pace commercial. This stuff is made in New York City, but his shit is legit. Homeboy is amazing. He's got great mic skills. He's got a great look, and he just looks like a tough guy. He's a tough guy you don't want to tribal with. So Eddie Kingston comes out to the ring, and he looks like he's ready to put Effy to sleep, beat his ass.
Oh yeah, no, I mean he definitely started chopping Effy early and tried to establish dominance.
And then the chair comes out, so we got a chair, and he's gonna freaking throw Effy into the chair. Luckily, Effy reversed it. Ended up Eddie Kingston went to the chair, but they're going back and forth. They're talking, they're jaw jacking each other, they're giving each other the finger. I mean, there was some heat, some intensity going on in here. And then, I mean, well, it goes up to the next level. Tell them what happened, Pete.
Well, I was gonna say at first though, we saw a scramble match.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw some craziness with Manser.
Kind of a hardcore, yeah.
Kind of a hardcore match. Then we had a traditional wrestling match. Then we had a death match.
Yes.
And here, you just got two big beef boys beating on each other.
That's one thing, too. Effy's not a small dude. You would think a guy wearing fishnet tights and trunks to say daddy would be a small dude. Effy's at least 6 feet. And I'm 6'2". He's right here in my eye level. Effy's a cool dude. He's a big dude. And he's a strong dude. He put some power moves on Eddie Kingston. Effy was putting him through the paces. There were some high risk moves, some top rope moves. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on in this match. And it was back and forth, and you really didn't know who was going to win.
There was that move when Effy ended up doing the somersault on.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
He did a senton and landed on his feet, but it completely crippled Eddie.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. Great moves, great match. Look at this high impact moves. These guys were going back and forth. And in the end, I believe Effy got the win with the submission, right?
He sure did. So yeah, he ended up doing a leaping dragon
Sleeper?
Dragon Sleeper.
Okay, perfect. Here's the thing, guys. They threw everything at each other, including the freaking kitchen sink. These guys were going at it like crazy, and in the end, Effy gets the win. But the most beautiful thing happened afterward. And I gotta get a little serious here for a second, because in this day and age, when you're talking about different people from different walks of life, whether they're black, white, Puerto Rican, whatever, straight, gay, lesbian, transgender, whatever, you never know the type of person you're going to run into in your day-to-day life just here in Los Angeles, here in America, and at a wrestling show. So here we have an openly gay wrestler who's wearing fishnet tights to the ring, and you can almost imagine some of the horrible things that people have probably said to him.
The unfortunate things that have been said.
Yes, the horrible, unfortunate things that have been said to him. And we had a conversation afterward. I don't want to ruin it because I hope to interview him. But Effy has a very unique perspective on life, on wrestling, and I'm so glad he's part of this community because it's creating a dialogue and challenging some people's preconceived notions. And Eddie Kingston got in the ring and he actually touched on this. He got a live mic and he started to talk about some guy, he didn't name the guy, who had some negative things to say about Effy when he found out that Eddie Kingston was wrestling Effy. Tell him what he said, Pete. Because you recorded the whole thing.
Yeah, I do have it. So
I want to take this away from you. Holy shit. When you wrapped your legs around him, and you put to sleep, and then I had no choice but to tap out. It was fuck. I hate doing this. But I said I don't hate shooting. It's only shoot a little bit. But I hate doing this part. Check my head. Before we had to fight, there's a lot of stereotypes out there in the world. And I already spoke on something about women at Progress Wrestling. Check it out on YouTube, what's up? And now I want to talk about people talking about, something happened to me recently when they found out I was wrestling you. And I almost smacked the shit out of this guy, but I had to walk away because I can't afford to get locked up in it. You feel me? But he found out I was wrestling you and he goes, you know he's gay. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, if you're straight. I hope I'm saying this right, or transgender. Is that the way to say it? I'm trying to make sure. I really don't care. All I care about is if you can go on this ring. Effy, you are so ready to go 1 second, because this to me is important. You're not just showing everyone that you can wrestle because you're a wrestler. That's what we're doing. You're showing everyone you can wrestle because you're a wrestler.
Quite a statement from Eddie.
You know what? Here's the thing about Eddie, is you can make assumptions about Eddie based on how he looks or how he talks or how he presents himself. If you told me that Eddie was like, I don't want to wrestle a gay guy, I would probably believe you. And that's just me being ignorant and judging by it based on appearances. But Eddie was as open-minded as anybody in the world, and he doesn't care about who you are or what you do or who you love or how you look. He cares if you can go in that freaking ring, and Effy can most definitely freaking go. So Effy, I'm begging you, please, next time you come to LA, let's sit down and talk, because your unique perspective as a gay man in this world of pro wrestling is something I think more people need to hear and understand, not because we want to hear a sob story how hard it is for you, but just your unique experience, because I think that's what changes the world, is when we have empathy and understanding what other people go through. That's what really changes
see through his eyes, understand the trials, the tribulations, and the things that make him stronger.
Absolutely. That was probably my favorite part. I use your word, absolutely. That was probably my favorite part of the night, was the conversation I had with Effy after his match. Now, watching him in the ring, I was impressed, but then the conversation after, I was just super impressed just by his perspective and his thoughts. And I mean, we talked about all kinds of stuff. So, Effy, you are one of my new favorite wrestlers. You can go in the ring.
You made him a fan.
You made me a fan.
I knew you would.
Yes, Effy, I am definitely a fan. And Eddie, I have been a fan. I'm even more of a fan now. I will continue to be a fan. And anywhere you go, the Jag will be there with money in hand to watch you work, because you are freaking amazing. And Effy, you're pretty freaking amazing too. Did I miss anything?
No, sir. I think we hit a home run with this one. So where do we find us on social media?
Oh, you got to find us at Make Me a Fan 316 on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. You got to hit that like button, hit that bell so you can get the notifications whenever we put up a new video. And last but not least, what is this?
Hit the
bionic elbow on the subscribe button. So we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's match. What is it?
I think we've got.
God, there's only a couple matches left, right?
Yeah.
This was insane, guys. Honestly, the Effy match was so freaking magnificent. You guys really have to watch this. Fight
Oh
TV,
my goodness.
IWTV, whatever. Oh yes, the next
Kingston
match
versus B-Boy.
Now, Chris Dickinson, my goodness. You know what? Come back tomorrow. We're going to talk about Chris Dickinson versus B-Boy. That's a hell of a match. That's tomorrow's video, so we will see you then.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.